Welcome to the channel, crew. Today we're going to be talking about OP16 and the Yamato deck specifically. Now there's some pretty cool combos we can do in this deck, and I don't know if you've been on socials, there has been this one going around. I thought I was really cool and found this myself, and then I saw it everywhere. It is involving Hakuba from OP05, so if you haven't checked that out, stick around for this, but we can extend the combo from here. I like to call this basically a string combo deck. It just reminds me of any fighting game. You know, all those characters start off with a basic combo, and from there you can just string different variations from it. That is what we're dealing with today. I'm going to go through 3 combos. Let's start with the basic one. This deck has a lot of promise, and it's really odd, you know, a black deck. It feels more like it is a red deck in how it's trying to perform. It feels like it's a very aggressive deck. That said, it doesn't put a lot of early pressure on, so I don't know how strong this is going to be at the very start of OP16 compared to other decks like Blackbeard. But I do think this deck has a lot of promise. We'll see how it all ends up. I don't think we've seen every single card for this deck yet. There are some events which have just come out. They're obviously going to change the landscape for this deck. Whether there's anything else in store, not sure just yet, but I am looking forward to it and all of the future cards for this deck. Whether I'm going to play it in the future, I'm not sure. Probably still going to go with more of a control style deck, but I do like to have one other deck up my sleeve just for those other kind of games. So let's check out these combos which we're talking about today. Alright, so first combo is the Hakuba combo, and this involves this card here. Now, this card, it's really amazing. It's probably one of the very few cards in the game that allows you to KO your own characters, and this is what we are utilizing today. So I'm going to go through from turn 1 so you can see the full setup on how easy this is to set up. There are some combo pieces involved, so the chances of the setup, it's not always guaranteed, and this is one of the drawbacks to the deck. But let's check out how easy this is to set up. So turn 1, what we're going to do is we're going to play down a 1 cost. I recommend Perona because Perona is going to give protection across your board to any characters 7,000 power or less. This is important for this deck because Hakuba is 6,000 power. It will protect it, means it can't be targeted for removal. This is perfect. This is what we need. We also have some other combo pieces here, like the 6 cost Yamato also gets protected by this effect. So let's jump into turn 2 now, see what that looks like. So turn 2, we get the extra 2 Don. We're going first, obviously, in this case, and we happen to draw something like a Robin, right? This turn, it's not terribly impactful, but what we're doing is we're just using those 1 cost, those cheaper characters to just cycle through, try and find the pieces we need. In this case, we'll use the Nami, find a 8 cost Yamato. This is the, I don't know what we're calling her, half beast Yamato. Very, very strong piece. We probably want this in our game for one of our other combos, right? We'll get to that later. So we do that, we play that, and let's play a Robin as well. We can discard this 8 cost, and as I just said, we do want to keep this 8 cost, but the beauty of this deck is we're able to play from the trash. So this is what we're centered around. The trash is basically just our hand ready to play. Really good. So we can discard the Yamato off the Robin and draw 2 cards. This is where we can really excel here, get lots of card draw from these discard effects, and we're setting up while we do it. So in this case, we're going to grab a 9 cost Momo and the 5 cost Odin. And then, you know, with that last on, we're just going to swing 6 at leader. Turn 3, this is where the setup starts to happen. Let's say we draw another 6 cost Yamato as a, for instance. Here, we use our 5 Don, Hakuba down, perfect, and then we just do a swing with Robin. Then we just do a swing with Yamato. This is our setup complete now. We are fully set up for what we need to do. We have a 6 cost ready to go. We have the full beast 8 cost Yamato in hand, which we need to get to trash, but the 6 cost is going to do that for us anyway. So as long as we can hold on to one of these 6 costs, we're fine. So turn 4, this is the combo turn. This is the combo that, you know, if you haven't seen it already, this is the one that you need to know about. Let's say, for instance, we draw a nummy for turn. We got 7 Don here. We need all 7 for this combo. So what we're going to do first, we play down the 6 cost. Now, the 6 cost does not come in with rush. We cannot attack with this 6 cost this turn. Yet. We can, just not yet. So what we're going to do first is we're going to activate the main of this Yamato. And what the main does is it KOs itself to bring out an 8 cost from the trash. So we're going to do that. We target the full beast Yamato here. This full beast Yamato has unblockable. So it is swinging 8k into face. And because of our leader effect, anything that's played from our trash gets rush. So now this 8 cost swinging at face with rush. Let's do that now. We're swinging at 8 cost this turn. Swing count 1 here. So that's pretty good. This is sort of where I guess the design of the Yamato deck was headed. We're trying to do this. Hakuba, he brings it to the next level now. So we have no way to KO this, but if it does KO, we get to bring a 6 cost from our trash. And we're going to target this one, right? Hakuba allows that KO interaction to happen. So let's have a look. We add a Don. We need a Don for this when attacking to work. So this is where our 7th Don plays. We do the attack and we KO that Yamato. Yamato on KO brings out the 6 cost, and the 6 cost does its thing. You know, you draw 1 trash one. So let's just say, for instance, we draw and trash the same card here. Because it was played from the trash, by our leader effect, we get to swing with it. It's got rush. So let's do that now. We swing with it. Swing count 3 now. So we swung first with the 8 cost, then Hakuba, now with this one again. 3 swings so far. This one's just a 5 cost at face. After we do the swing, we can activate main. Bam. Yamato down again. Yamato from the trash. Gives it rush. Unblockable. This is swing number 4 at face. Unblockable. And, you know, you still got your leader effect here. So swing 5. So we got that, you know, that's a pretty good turn. We've got 3 5k attacks at face. Maybe those ones are blocked. We've got a 7k at face. Could also be blocked. But 2 8ks at face. Unblockable. You don't even just have to go for face. You can just target key characters on the board, which they can't block as well. So really, really cool. And this is turn 4. 5 swings, turn 4. Some big power coming here. Really, really love it. This is just the start of the string combo though. So this is what I've seen going around on the net. I want to say I did find it first, but I just didn't publish it first. So I've got no claim to that fame. But I was so excited when I found it. Anyway, let's go into the next part of the string though, because this is really, really cool. So combo 2, let's kick it off from, say, turn 6, where say we went first. I mean, this could also happen turn 5 if you went second. What we're going for here is 10 Don. Once we got 10 Don, we can do this. So let's say our board looks like this. Our hand looks something like this. Our hand isn't terribly important for this. Only thing that's important for this is this card here. Momo. Momo here. He strings this combo. All right. So let's take a look. Now we're going to get an extra swing in this combo because we're assuming that Yamato has come in the previous turn. So where we got 5 swings last game, in the previous combo, we could have got 6 swings if we waited a turn and, you know, then that first Yamato was going to swing, right? In this instance, it's going to swing. So here we go. What we're going to do first, we're going to swing with that Yamato. We want to do that. We get 1 swing in. We then activate main, bring out the big Yamato, the full beast Yamato, 8k unblockable at face. Second swing coming their way. Bam, there it is. So we got swing number 2 down. You know what we're going to do now? We need to use Hakuba. So we use 1 Don here. Use the Hakuba effect, KO that Yamato, bring back the 6 cost. We knew we were going to do that. This is what we saw in the last combo. This is the start of the string. So of course, this one coming from trash, it's got rush. We do the on-play effect. We happen to draw a nummy, trash the nummy, sure, whatever it is. And then we swing. So 4 swings down. We can now activate main. Let's do that. Bring back that 8 cost Yamato. This is what the string is all about. We've seen this so far. This is the next 5 swings. This one's unblockable. And then, you know, we've got still our leader, but before we do that, before we finish the combo, we're going to string it into the next one. And the next one involves that Momo that I said. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Momo on the board, and what he does is he allows us to play a 6 cost from our trash. And we're going to, of course, we're going to target this 6 cost Yamato. And it's not about what we're targeting, it's about what we're playing over. Because we don't just have to KO this 8 cost Yamato to get it off the board. We have another way to do that. We can play over it. It goes to the trash, 6 cost down from the trash means it has rush. Swing 6, here we go, swing 6, we have done it. Swing 6, and guess what? This Yamato can still activate main. Brings back the 8 cost again. 8 cost, let's swing it. 7 swings, and then we finish off with the leader there. Absolutely amazing. That is 3 unblockable 8k swings, a 7, and 3 of these Yamato swings plus 1 leader. So we got 4 5k swings, a 7, and 3 8s. It's amazing, right? You gotta admit, that's amazing. That is combo number 2. This is the one that we really want to go for here. Combo 3 is basically an extension of this, but it is a way that we can set up when we're not set up. So what we can see here is this only worked because we had a full board and we were able to play over this Yamato with the 9 cost, right? What if we don't have a full board? So combo 3 is about that. So we can do combo 3 if we have 3 characters on the board. Obviously, Hakuba and Yamato are essential for this. The third one isn't essential of what it is, but I still recommend Perona because Perona gives the protection to make sure these stay on the board. So this is our ideal setup, and we can still pull this off, right? So we know what the string is. We're going to do the same thing like before. We're going to attack with Yamato. We're then going to activate main, bring back the 8 costs. Wait, this is the half beast, not the full beast. And you don't have to do it in this order exactly, but I want to show you this one first because then the rest will all make sense. So the reason why we're bringing out this Yamato is it has a different effect, right? This effect here allows us to get a 2 cost or lower from our trash and then play one of those cards onto the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to target the nummy that's in the trash and we're going to play it onto the field. We do, you know, the nummy effect. Let's pull a Odin, for instance. Doesn't really matter here. And then we swing with this. Because it was played from the trash, we still get to swing with this. It's an 8 cost, but it's not unblockable. So not as good as the other combo in combo 2, but this allows us to fill our board. So now we have an extra one on our board here. Then we can play the 9 cost here. So 9 cost comes down. That's right, 9 is down. What we do, we grab the 6 and we play over the half beast. So now we've got rid of it without using Hakuba yet. So we've done 2 swings so far. Yamato can go again. There's another one. We then activate main, bring in the 8 cost full beast. Full beast swings, perfect. Then we throw the last on because 9 was used for Momo. We got that one left. Hakuba down. Hakuba swings 7k. We then, you know, KO that Yamato. 6 cost comes back. We do the whole draw 1, discard 1, and 5 cost swings. We know that. Activate main, bring back Yamato. This one swings, that's 7 swings, and then you finish off with the leader. So we're still getting 8 swings with this. We've got 1 less unblockable, but it's still an 8k. The good thing about this is we're able to set up the board from a less set up position. So 3 on the board, we can make sure this thing hits as long as we've got those cards in the hand and the ones in the trash. But the ones in the trash are pretty easy to do. Now, I should note, you can do this in 2 different sequences. There, I chose to do the play with the half beast first, but we can always do that second. As long as we are sequencing correctly, we can't hit the Hakuba on the half beast. We have to hit the half beast with the Momosaku. As long as you're doing that, as long as you're replacing the half beast with what you're placing down with Momosaku, then everything's going to go smoothly. Hakuba has to go for the 8 cost full beast Yamato. That is how it works, because remember, full beast Yamato has the on KO effect, half beast does not. They're the combos. I thought I want to bring that to you. I'm really excited about it. I just love, I love fighting games, right? And, string combos are my thing. This is so cool. I think this just feels like a string combo to me. And I'm really excited for this deck, to be honest. I am really excited for it. I don't want to, as I said, I love control decks. So I'm still going to main with control. But I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with this at locals. And yeah, really excited for OP16 to come out. Hope you guys are too. Let me know what you think about the combos, and if you've seen anything else in this deck combo-esque, let me know in the comments. One of the events that's been revealed, it allows you to double swing with Yamato. So there's like other sort of combo potentials within this deck as well. Really, really exciting. Anyway, until next time, look after yourselves and look after your decks.